So, hey there, I am coming to you live and I am coming to talk to you just very, very quickly today about sales and growing and generating revenue from a business. So, the first thing I want to say is in terms of sales, I'm here and primarily wanting to share with you some ideas, some suggestions around how you can approach sales as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as someone who is looking to grow and increase your sales and your conversion. And here's what I think is important today. I think it's important that sellers and businesses have a really clear sense around exactly what their ideal client and what their client perspective is in terms of particularly some of the pain points and challenges which are coming up. But being able to differentiate your offering and your, as it were, your USP is so, so crucial. So, for example, if I give you an example of this, a business who says, we are the only business in this area code that can do XYZ, is trying to differentiate. They're trying to say that there's some kind of scarcity and they can provide this solution, this offering, which no one else in that area can. So if your ideal client is your local population, local people, then that is going to appeal very, very well. So that would be their ICP. Now, to give you another example, if I'm a business owner and my positioning and my specific, as it were, value is to say, we will deliver faster than any other provider of this category. If they give that commitment and they're able to follow through on that, that's going to appeal to the type of buyer who wants something very fast. They want convenience, and that's their number one purchase decision maker. So what this is coming down to is really understanding your buyer's priorities and their buying determining factors, right? So for one buyer, it might be price and money. For one buyer, it might be time. And for another, it might be relevance. I.e., do they have this problem now? And is the problem, what stage and status is the problem at? Is it really, really a big problem to them right now? Is it happening a lot? Or is it something which is just happening occasionally? In which case, again, they're going to have a very different perspective to the buyer who is experiencing all the time the type of thing that you solve. Yes. So what this is doing and why I'm talking about this specifically today is because I think that as businesses today, it's important that we're able to understand who our ideal buyer is and what stage they might be at in that decision and that buying cycle. So, i.e., if they have some awareness of their problem, if they have no awareness of their problem, or if they have extremely high awareness of their problem. Maybe they know exactly their problem, but what they don't know is how to specifically address that problem. This, based on the stage that your buyer is at, based on what your buyer's buying priority is going to determine how you sell to them. And here's the thing, that we don't have one specific position that we take and apply in terms of sales. We're going to have, basically, we're going to take a specific strategy and we're going to apply that strategy based on our prospect and their needs. And this is where we tailor our selling style. We don't have one selling style which we apply to every single prospect, because every single prospect is not the same. And also to say that even when we do have an ICP, an ideal client profile, and an ideal client, they do not necessarily, again, they don't necessarily all want the same things. So it's important that we personalize essentially our selling style and our method. And now I'm going to introduce as well the importance of how we can do this well. Of course, comes down to our ability to question, our ability to listen to our prospects, our ability to let them let them speak, let them tell us what they want, what their aims are. And of course, our priority of putting the prospect first and not trying to move too fast in the sale. Anytime that we try to move too fast, we try to move towards a solution or a specific outcome, again, we're going to find that our prospect may not be ready. They may not be moving at that same speed. And again, it isn't just the case that every prospect is ready at exactly the moment we might want or we might expect them to be. So again, we need to check in. We need to have that ability to relate to our buyers, to relate, to understand them, to listen, and to empathize, of course. Plus, here's another important thing that, and this is something, of course, that I'll be coaching and training on my next live event, which will be in February the 19th. And what I'm going to be teaching is a business system with sales plus AI. So this is all about how AI can help us to get more of an understanding of our buyer priorities, our buyer stage, our buyer demographic, everything. And this is about a style and a method and an approach to sales, which is about gathering and putting together a key, almost like a business case for a prospect around what matters to them and around, of course, what they want and how that matches to your solution. And if you approach things in this way, you're able to create that case, that business case, but in the way, again, in the way that what matters to your prospect, in the way so that your prospect has that clear sense of here's how it can help them, here's why it's what can help them the most. And often in sales and buyers, it needs to be the best possible solution. Many buyers are discerning, they have high expectations today, and they're choosing. Often there is a choice. There's a choice between multiple solutions. So again, it's our ability to demonstrate that we are the closest match, the best possible solution, and to create those parallels between what they want and what we can do. So that is why it's so crucial that we, like I say, that we listen to our buyers, that we are able to get close and understand them and really spend time to get to find out more about them. So give your buyers time, don't rush your sale, and leverage AI. AI is an amazing thing now for transcription, meeting summaries, are all kinds of amazing things that AI can do and help with in sales today. And it can even help with areas like your CRM, the insights that you collect. There's so many great things. So if you've enjoyed this live today, make sure you click follow and follow on Instagram or follow on YouTube, and also make sure that you watch this space for more details on my upcoming live event on February the 19th. You do not want to miss that. It's going to be a really amazing session, which is going to have a great deal of kind of insight, key learning, but also importantly, if you're looking for that breakthrough for your business for 2025. Again, this is a really exciting time at the moment. We're just starting the year, so make sure that you join the live webinar. If you are watching this and you'd like the details already and you'd like them, just send me a DM with the word webinar, and we'll send you more details on how you can sign up. So with that, have an amazing rest of the day, and I look forward to sharing more with you very soon.